My absolute favorite time of year is definitely December. I love the cold weather, the long nights, and of course, Christmas. The lights, the music, the presents and decorations, they never fail to make me nostalgic for Christmases past. And in keeping with that feeling, I try to watch a good Christmas flick every night of December. And one of my absolute favorite Christmas movies is Batman Returns. Some people have argued that it's actually not a Christmas movie, but that's just nonsense. Christmas is at the center of this entire film. There are Christmas trees and decorations everywhere, and the last line of the movie is Merry Christmas. So yeah, it's a Christmas movie. An untraditional one, sure, I'll grant you that, but still a Christmas movie nonetheless. And despite its dark tone and occasionally graphic violence, it moved a hell of a lot of Happy Meals.
An hamburger Happy Meal at McDonald's for an amazing $1.99. You get Catwoman, Batman's launching Batmobile, or the Penguin. One toy with each Happy Meal you buy your kids.
It was very violent. It was a total attack against kids, the whole movie. Everything that kids love was being used against them.
Like what?
Clowns.
Anyway, there were a bunch of video games based on Batman Returns across pretty much every console available at the time, but my personal favorite is the one on the SNES developed by Konami. And if Batman Returns is a Christmas movie, it stands to reason that this is a Christmas game. Or at least that's what I'm going with, otherwise I wouldn't have a Christmas video this year. But there is in fact plenty of Christmas stuff all over this game. For example, did you know in Finland it's a long-standing tradition on Christmas Day to go out into the streets and beat up the first clown you see? It's true, look it up. That being said, if you're someone who particularly hates clowns, then you'll probably love this game because that's pretty much all you do in it. You beat the brakes off of clown after clown after clown. You punch them, kick them, throw batarangs at them, you slam them into the ground, the walls, you can even grab two of them at a time and bash their heads together, which is supremely satisfying. In fact, that's a good word to describe the gameplay in Batman Returns as a whole. Satisfying. Your attacks feel impactful, the action is fluid, and it's got just the right level of difficulty. It controls more or less like Final Fight. You have an attack button and a jump button, and pressing them together performs a health draining super attack. You can also stun most enemies for a second by hitting them with a batarang, leaving them open for some serious punishment. In 1992, Batman stuffed everyone's stockings with lefts and rights. Hey look, Christmas trees! In between beat-em-up stages, the game sprinkles in a couple of side-scrolling segments where you rely strictly on your batarangs and a sweet Batmobile shooter stage that shows off some killer Mode 7 graphics. Those are both plenty cool, but for the most part, this is just a straightforward and fun beat-em-up, and it's loaded with boss battles. Obviously, there are a couple of fights against Catwoman and the Penguin, but you also get to take on some of the more minor characters from the movie, like the Taser Clown, the Strongman, and that weird guy with the monkey and the Gatling gun. He was always my fave. So this is a super fun game. The only thing it's lacking is multiplayer. But that's understandable, I guess. Batman was flying solo on this one, but I must say, this is a great looking game. The character sprites are huge and detailed, and the backgrounds look really nice too, and include plenty of Christmassy goodness. Even the handful of cutscenes look nice. They use digitized stills from the film, which typically look like crap in most games at this time, but is pulled off nicely here. And on top of that, the sound design, typical of 90s Konami, is excellent. This game pretty accurately replicates the sound of the movie score by Danny Elfman, and the sound effects are unforgettable. Whether it's the sound of punching bad guys, slamming them into the ground, or making them belch, I guess. Regardless, the visual and audio presentation in Batman Returns is truly impressive for 1992 standards. So when taking everything into consideration, this is actually one of the best beat-em-ups of the 16-bit generation, or at least I think so. And anytime I need to get a bit of that Christmas cheer, I pop in Batman Returns, because nothing says Christmas like beating up clowns. Merry Christmas, everyone. So there you go, everybody. I hope that brought you a little holiday cheer, a little joy into your life. Usually, for like the past 5 years, when it comes time to make a Christmas video, I've been doing Christmas-themed game hunts. But this year, for whatever reason, I felt like I would go back to the old ways when I used to do a Christmas game review every year. And was kind of struggling, couldn't think of a good game to review. And then I was having a conversation at work with a coworker about how Batman Returns is definitely a Christmas movie. Non-traditional Christmas movie, but Christmas nonetheless. And then we settled on that there should be like sub-genres of Christmas movie. There's like hard Christmas, which are kind of like the classics. And then there's more light Christmas, Christmas action, Christmas horror, that kind of thing. So we settled on, yes, Batman is a Christmas movie, but it's Christmas action. In the same way that Die Hard is Christmas action. I think that's a nice like middle ground for everybody to meet at, who bitches over whether or not a movie is really a Christmas movie or not. There's hard Christmas and light Christmas, and you can have Christmas action, Christmas horror, and then like more subtle Christmas stuff. So that's what we settled on, but having that whole conversation made me think of Batman Returns, the video game, and so I thought to myself, yeah, if Batman Returns, the movie, is a Christmas movie, then I suppose I could make the argument that Batman Returns is a Christmas game as well, which it certainly is. There's Christmas stuff in there. There's Christmas trees and clown beatings and all that. You know, the usual Christmas affair. So I felt good about that. So yeah, Batman Returns, always a great game. And very happy to play it again for this review. So everybody, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What constitutes a Christmas movie? Do you count Batman Returns? And is Batman Returns a Christmas game as well? Do you agree with me? Or are you wrong? That's the Christmas spirit. Everybody's wrong but me. So thanks everyone for watching. You know, the spirit of the season. Spreading joy and kindness and compassion and charity and Batman. And then we can have world peace finally, and that'll be a great, glorious day. But until then, just, I guess, keep watching my YouTube videos. So thanks, everybody. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all the usual stuff. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.